All right, hey YouTube. All right, we're gonna do a video, a two-part series, part 1 and 2 of my tool van slash work van slash transit office. I already did a video, but apparently it was too long, so I'm gonna do a two-part here. So driver's side, pretty simple, straightforward. It's a little dirty, but not too much clutter in here. In the center, I have my inclinometer, you know, some sound for music, charger down here. I do have an inverter, but it also comes with a 110 outlet down there, so I keep my handheld charged. We got just an extra spare DirecTV shirt because, you know, crawling into attics and spaces, you know, underneath crawl spaces, you get dirty. In my center compartment here, I have just, you know, paperwork, having everybody sign, you know, the work I'm gonna do, cover my butt, watch that video, tips and tricks, DirecTV stuff, business cards for my LLC, sunglasses, extra headlamp. I have that's for winter time when it blows real cold and it's, you know, below zero with wind chill here in Michigan. I have my snowboard goggles, ID, and Turvis. It is raining here, so, but what else is new in Michigan? Surprised it's not snowing. So, passenger side, not much on this side. You already saw from this the other way. Some extra gloves, Powerades. On this side, I keep floss, extra contacts, some lip balm, O'Keefe's hand, my balm, what do we want to call it, moisture, some smell good stuff that I sometimes use if I'm really sweating, I'm going to another customer's house, and sunscreen, obviously, because well, I burn. So this part I've dedicated basically straight to DirecTV stuff. So we'll start from the top. We got, you know, I keep an international there, D2 lights back there. They don't pay us nearly enough to install them, so I don't install them. LMBs, I got my inverter back there. So this is, I'm gonna have to reorganize this, but for right now it's working. Satellite dish stuff, center blocks for non-pins. My non-pin goes right here too. So this is my inside tote, so I put all my receivers in here. I might want to try a different way of organizing this, but so this doesn't get used outside, it's only inside, so, you know, it stays kind of relatively clean for customers' houses and whatnot. But, you know, you keep extra HDMI's, you know, remotes and stuff in here, so you don't have to make multiple trips to the van just to get receivers here. This is the DeWalt inspection camera. You've already seen that, other videos. I got just extra pair of clothes, extra stuff, first aid kit. Had to use the first aid kit last year when it was like a garage attic wood stairs, and it snapped and cut myself, so it came in handy. But first aid, extra clothes, some other stuff in there. Trash, I also keep that tar sealant silicone. That's my inverter slash power bank here. So I had an AIM that didn't want to work, the battery, so I had to actually turn this on, turn the inverter on, plug it in, so the AIM would actually power up on a satellite dish, so I could actually tune it out. So that's why I bought this. But it's actually a pretty good tool. It has obviously an inverter. It has a little miniature air compressor, which I haven't used yet. USB power. On this side here, you're gonna have your jumper cables, your battery bank. Yeah, it's fantastic. You got DC sockets, 12 volt. So basically, it's a battery bank. You can use it for whatever you want to. So good investment in case something happens. You're always gonna have power. So as long as you keep it plugged in, obviously. Down here, I don't use as much, but this is obviously my custom work extras. You can see just a bunch of wall plates, barrels, extra stuff, some booties that I don't use because they don't fit because of my feet. Get that back in there. You got your Cat 5e I use doing non-DirecTV work, and then obviously my back assemblies. Receivers up top, Genies in the back. You'll have your 4K, Genie Light, and any other additional, but obviously most of our work's all Genie and clients. Clients here, clients, bridges. Basically it. We got my ladder right there. Up top here, you get my lag bolts, some miscellaneous bolts, outlet tester. So obviously you want to test your outlet. Extra remote, or you get your remotes up here. I'm going to my office tomorrow to restock and everything. That's why everything's kind of on low. And then on this side here, miscellaneous garbage slash drills. This is my 3/4 inch drill, masonry bit, foam sealant, hammer, just a Cat 5 jumper, and then obviously inside this little box you're gonna have your mast and your satellite dishes. So go through real quick with the inside the this hasn't changed much from the last video, but real quick, HDMI splitters, you know, you get your wall plugs, pretty simple, pretty straightforward, staying organized. Then you got your screw clips. I don't use nail clips. Bunch of connectors, grounding, more ground blocks, grounding, you can see. So yeah, it gets organized once in a while. Get it in there. And then you got your power supplies for everything, decas, swim 16, swim 8s if I need them, power supplies for the 44s, and you get your, you know, all the other stuff, B-bands, receiver decas, etc., etc. So that's pretty much it for here. So next video we'll go into the back of the van.